All right, let's get these wings going here in the kitchen here. Gonna sauce them up, gonna spice them up. The Hot Wing King is on stage at the Killstrom Theater, part of the Denver Center for the Performing Arts, and we are delighted to have two of the actors from that play. In our studio this morning, Terence Archie plays Cordell, Curtis Wiley plays Dwayne. Welcome to Kuvo.
Good
Jazz.
morning.
Yeah,
thank you
for having us.
Oh,
Thank you
man,
so
make
much.
the actors get up early. I
Come on.
I like that, right? What time is it? Where am I?
Where am I? And what are we doing here?
The only thing you didn't get was snow this morning. I was hoping. Come on.
No, I'm not looking forward to that at all. No.
Show them some snow in May, right? Katori Hall, who wrote this, wrote Tina, the Tina Turner musical, which has just torn it up all over, and won a Pulitzer for this play, The Hot Wing King. So we're talking chaos in the kitchen.
Yeah, chaos in the kitchen.
First, because it's Teacher Appreciation Day, please shout out your drama teacher, English teacher. Name a teacher that got you down the road to where you are today. Terrence?
Mine is going to be voice. Lucas Richter.
Say again.
Voice teacher. His name is Lucas Richter.
Where?
And I still work with him.
Okay.
I still work with him to this
that's
day.
awesome.
Yeah. Because I sing as well.
Okay.
And yeah, he helps me stay in shape and keeps me honest.
Is that like hit the back of the room? And...
Absolutely. It's all of it. Breath, it's tone and pitch and clarity. Yeah. It's
Control.
Control, exactly.
Oh, wow. Where's he based?
He's based right now in Dallas, Texas.
All right.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
Thank you, Curtis. Terrence, who are you going to shout out as your teacher?
I am happy to shout out my beloved high school drama teacher. Her name is Miss Marilyn McCormick. She taught out of Cass Technical High School and produced just tribes and tribes of young artists, and she really instilled so much respect for the arts and made us see ourselves as something as ambassadors to art. And she really taught us how to really care about what we're doing. So Miss Marilyn McCormick. Yeah, Miss Marilyn McCormick of Cass Technical High School.
Yeah.
Great tradition of artists coming out of Cass Tech. I got you, man.
Yes.
So we want to talk about this play, The Hot Wing King. I've worked in a lot of kitchens myself, and the kitchen's a lot like life. You know, you balance following the recipe, following the advice with following your own intuition. And when life happens, you just have to pivot. Bring us into the story with The Hot Wing King, because a lot of that's going on in that kitchen. Chaos.
You're absolutely right. You know, you plan for one thing and then life just sort of unfolds the way it unfolds. And a similar thing happens in this play. We're preparing for, this competition that we're going to, finally win this year. And then circumstances change and, a family member needs help. And then what happens when that person walks into the room unexpectedly and all the plans blow up and everything becomes really complicated. And but the flip side of that is the cooking and the preparation and
the comedy that's infused.
And the comedy, oh my goodness.
Cordell, you're just trying to make some wings. You're just ambition. Your ambition is to win this thing.
Of course, it's to win this thing, but it's also to enjoy the company of my friends and my loved one, and to really have these moments of confrontation that lead to peace of mind. And that's happening through all these characters in and out throughout the show. We're constantly confronting each other and revealing ourselves and being vulnerable and invasive at the same time.
Much like a cast and a kitchen staff.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
I'm wondering if the similarities are like more prevalent than we thought.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's lots of opinions in the
Lots
kitchen.
of opinions, lots of thoughts, lots of people being wrong.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now.
But not me.
Whose recipe is it here?
Exactly.
Is it Cordell's or Dwayne's?
Right, exactly. That's the whole...
That's a debate.
That's a debate,
Oh, okay. There is another family twist because fatherhood is a part of the story as well.
Of course, fatherhood, responsibility. What does it really mean to be a man? To be a man that respects himself and is respected by others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually one of my favorite that's one of my favorite plot points in this play is watching these men figure out how to love each other and hold on to each other. And, you know, I always, you know, The Hot Wing King is a comedy, but I always tell people it's also a family drama. And situated in the center of that is just this unconventional family trying to figure out the best way forward for themselves. And it's really compelling, really beautiful.
Sounds real, you know?
Oh, it's very real.
She earned the Pulitzer Prize with this play for sure. Its structure is really remarkable, and 1 minute you're, you know, situated in the kitchen laughing, it's hysterical, and then the next moment
you're highly uncomfortable.
You're highly uncomfortable, just like you would be in a family. You know?
Right. Oh, they didn't say that.
Right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
There's some of that. Sometimes we get that from the audience.
Yeah, and the audience is responsive that way, which is great. Yeah, they're right there with us, laughing, talking back, and we love that. Yeah, we love that.
The talk back is actually a part of some of the programs. I think there are certain days with a post-show talk back.
Yes.
I was telling Abby, usually you leave the play or the film and then you go out to eat or drink and you talk about if it told the compelling stories, that was the conversation. So to be able to ask the actors what was happening, what about this, why did they do that?
I love talkbacks.
This show, really?
I do. I love them. Well, because what you just said is exactly what happens. You know, the audience leaves and they go and they talk about it. They have some drinks. They unpack it. But in those moments, we get to unpack it with them a little bit, and I love it because that's often the only time we hear that feedback.
Yeah.
You know, and I really love it.
It's a great continuation of the performers because you're still relating to them in the way where they can say, wow, I am you too. I can relate in the same way that I could relate to you when you were on stage. We can relate off stage too. So it's a continuation and overflow.
How special is that? Because you're sitting with that play, you're embodying it, you're bringing your own personal experience, but then to extend that hand and bring people in.
That's community.
Well, that's I think the beautiful gift about theater, man, and music as well, is that, you know, we're all telling human stories, and you can see yourself in every part of this play. Everybody can see themselves in every part of this play. It's really beautiful.
We should note that there are adult themes.
Yes.
There is some racially charged language.
Yes.
Some there are some drugs in the story, so it's recommended 15 plus. Just be advised, not necessarily a children's show.
Yeah, it is not a children's show. It's not. It is not.
We have with us in studio a couple of the actors who are doing the thing. Terence Archie playing Cordell, Curtis Wiley, his boyfriend playing his boyfriend Dwayne, and great to get y'all in Denver.
Yeah, man.
To do this thing.
Great to be here.
Yeah, great to be. I've been here since January, actually.
So you've seen a little bit of that.
Yeah, I also did the Suffragettes Murder, which was earlier this season in the same space. You don't have to talk about that. That plays over. But I've been here for a minute, and loving it.
Wow, I'm hungry now.
Right?
What recipes, man? Did you bring some samples?
Listen, we should have talked about that because we do have some very good wings to offer. Yeah, we're eating. We're preparing chicken in the play. We're preparing wings.
Yeah.
We're eating wings, and the wings are good. I'm not kidding. The wings are delicious.
See, that's the kind of talk back.
The wings are delicious.
About.
Exactly. That's what we need for the talk back.
That's some wings.
We got to get it catered. We have to get it catered.
Exactly. Curtis Wiley, Terence Archie. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Coming to our city and telling a great story. Want to see you back on the next show and the next show and the next show. See, we're trying to make them fall in love with Denver.
Listen, I already love it. Come on.
I mean, there's a lot.
This is gorgeous.
The Hot Wing King, details at denvercenter.org. Terence Archie and Curtis Wiley.
Come on, let's sauce it up. Let's sauce it up.
That's it.